Hey guys, Ian here for week 2 of Dragonflight. The very first tyrannical week just concluded, and it was a bitch, but I did a good bit of keys. I didn't quite get to level as much as I wanted to because my friends were actually wanting to do a lot of keys, even though it was a super shitty week, but did a good bit of keys, did some questing, world quests, all that good stuff. So I have a good baseline of gear on my current 4 characters. Again, I hope to get 2 more this week and possibly 2 more soon for a total of 8. And then whether or not I do the full one of each class, I mean, I will. It's just a matter of if I will play one of each class this expansion or this season at least, and will I play it at a level where it's worth getting a vault and showing the vault. I guess I could do it even if it is just like a low level 2 vault or a raid finder vault. I mean, that still might be fun to watch just in case something cool pops out, or just in case people are curious, you know, fellow gambling addicts out there just love seeing boxes opened. So first of all, Monk, still only playing Windwalker, but I am assembling a Mistweaver set that I hope to try out maybe this week. It's coming along, so let's see. I'll probably stick with Windwalker though, just for the time being. Now also, new tier, well, Raid Finder tier. Socket. Leech. Decent item level and stats. I was about to say, while I was opening this, that I might not pick anything. Although these legs are a huge upgrade, 52 item level. The reason why I may not pick anything is because it's so early in the season that the gear is like super important, you know, but also because this week is, I guess it won't show up here since I already picked up the quest, but this week is do 4 mythic dungeons as the bonus objective, so, or as the weekly quest, sorry. So I may see what this turns out to be first. In this example, obviously pants are a great choice, but what if I get pants in here? You know, that I would have wasted my vault slot. So I may not pick any vaults this week, but I'll at least, I'm still going to show them and still going to open them and still probably talk through what I want to pick. Kind of same with this LFR. It's only Raid Finder level, so I could potentially do LFR this week and get this, so picking this up now would be redundant potentially. So it's hard to say. It's hard to say because there's still quite a bit of gear I could get easily with this quest, LFR, you know, the event, your weekly things like the aiding the Accord, the whatever you call this, the hunt, the assault, the feast, the world boss I still need to do. So there's quite a bit of easy gear still, so I hate to disappoint, but I probably won't actually pick anything in this video for any of my characters. But like I said, I'm still going to open them because I'm still super curious, and I will bring you guys along. Again, only 4 characters, but I'm hoping to have 4 more in the coming weeks for a total of 8 at least. I am having a lot of fun with Dragonflight. I think it's so far so good. So far it's pretty I don't know if I'd go so far as to say it's fantastic, but it's good. I'm enjoying it. I'm liking the systems or lack thereof, depending on how you consider, or depending on what you consider a system. I like the renown instead of reputation, even though it's essentially the same thing, but kind of slows down your pace, so you have all these different unlocks and stuff. So it's kind of, it gives you stuff like piece by piece rather than just like the expansion starts, here's 900 quests for this one faction. It's like the expansion starts and here's 20 quests, and then as you get more reputation, here's 20 more quests, and here's a toy, and here's a mount, and here's a new type of world quest. So I kind of like how it artificially maybe slowing down the pace a little bit, so you're not compelled to just no life it, or you're not overwhelmed. Ooh, socket. Ooh, tier 3-piece. Now this, I might immediately contradict what I just said. I might pick this because there's no other way to get tier from those things that I mentioned. World Boss doesn't drop tier. The Feast and the Assault and the Hunts don't drop tier. This item has been confirmed by Blizzard and Wowhead to not have tier. If it does, it's a glitch, and you're either very lucky or they're gonna take it back. But this should not, according to Blizzard and Wowhead, not contain tier. So in that case, this would not be redundant in any situation, so I'm gonna take it. Also because, yeah, this helmet sucks. I mean, it's a good helmet, but lower item level, and I already have tier helmet because I got very lucky last week. So wow, 3-piece on an Invoker, and I don't even raid, so that's pretty damn crazy. And it is Fortified Sanguine Volcanic. I'm just gonna say this. Sorry if I sound a little sick. Everyone at work was sick, and everyone at my Christmas gathering my family was sick, and they didn't tell me, so I just showed up to everyone's sniffling and coughing and was honestly a little bit offended. I feel like if you're sick, you should at least warn me, or maybe even say, let's open presents in a couple days. Let's just come back another time when we're all healthy, but they didn't do that. So hopefully I'm not sick. Hopefully it is cold outside, so hopefully this is just the cold air. I don't even remember what I was saying because I'm a rambler, but yeah. Oh, Thundering sucks. The new fix is terrible. I hate it. People in pugs just clear it immediately. People in pre-made groups try to not clear it and get stunned because they want to maximize their deeps. So, all around, I'm sorry, Blizzard. Thundering is terrible. I hate it so much. Okay, a cape. Yeah, a cape. Okay. Okay. No, it's pretty shitty stats, but this early in the expansion, this early in the tier or season, I would not worry too much about secondary stats until you got a good baseline level of gear and a good baseline of main stat. So I'm probably not going to stress too much on secondaries until I'm maybe 395, maybe even 400, because I just want all that raw agility and all those higher budget items. So not going to stress too much about that cape being poor stats, but obviously it would have been nice if it was better, because then I could potentially put Valor into it. So I probably won't Valor upgrade anything with bad stats, but I will take stuff with bad stats, if that makes sense. At least that's what I'm going to do. Again, I'm not a raider at the moment. I'm not a world first key pusher. I'm not a super. I sim every single item to make sure it's maximum DPS and I'm 110% optimized. Like, it's a game. I still want to have some fun. I don't want to min-max the fun out of the game, so that's how I'm going to play it. And usually it works out fairly well, so. Ooh. Crystal Scholar's Plague Turner. Is that a tier piece? Oh my god, people are going to be mad. Because I see a ring that is not a caster ring. I don't know if you guys recognize the thumbnails like I do. So, ooh, haste pass. Ooh, really good pants with speed on them. Tier hands. Okay. 5%. Okay, the foresight seems okay. Oh wow, that's actually pretty crazy. For each charge increased by 5%, so 20% crit when you have 4 charges. That's actually pretty crazy. Oh my god, people are gonna be super mad. Leech on the auto attack ring on a caster. Oh my god. Oh, that is so sad. I would have loved that on my monk, my demon hunter, the warrior I'm leveling, the rogue I'm leveling. Man, that is such a shame. Such a shame. So, assuming I don't get any redundant items from my weekly tasks, I might honestly take the pants. You may say why, and that is because I can still get gloves to get the tier set in LFR. So, yeah, it'd be a lower item level and it won't be upgradable, but these pants are quite good. And there is going to be a creation catalyst, but I believe it is still a few weeks away, if not a whole month away still. So there is a creation catalyst coming, but it's going to be a hot minute for that. So eventually everyone will get Forset, but again, I don't know the currency. I don't think they've announced what the currency is going to be. So there's going to be a question of, well, what currency do I need, if any, or do I just need the tier piece and it just converts it? And then it's a matter of having pieces of gear that you want to convert. Like, I wouldn't really want to convert a 376 non-upgradable item. You know, that would be pretty shitty. I would really only do that if I had no other option. But But you never know. It's very hard to decide this early in the expansion, so. And I guess since this is becoming a pseudo tradition, my favorite mount I got last week, technically it was acquired through a credit card. A Christmas present to myself. But I'm excited for Diablo 4. I love the Diablo games. I love the Diablo lore. So I got the Diablo 4 pre-order, and I got the sick mount with it. The animation is awesome. You turn fiery and explode. Of course, someone walks on top of me right when I do it. So that's super cool, I think. And like I said, I just love the lore of angels and demons and gothic stuff and mythology and Cerberus, guardian of Hades, and that's basically who you're riding. You know, three-headed dog. It's not technically him because Diablo is not Greek mythology, but you'd be hard pressed to convince me that it did not take his influence. So that's about it for the week. Like I said, I'm sorry I didn't get to level my warrior and druid like I had wanted, but this week I will do everything I can to do that because I want them to get a free piece of gear from the weekly. If I could get my warrior and druid a free piece of 402 gear, that would be amazing. Also, a little tip for anybody doing the weekly. You may think it's quicker and easier to do it on Mythic Zeros, and you're right. But why not do two birds, one stone, and do them on Mythic Plus? They can still be very low and easy, like you could do 4 twos, because then you get this piece of gear, because you did 4 twos. But you also get 2 slots because you did 4 dungeons, which unlocks 2 slots. If you do 0, you get no progress towards your vault. If you do a +2, you get progress. So all of my characters will be doing this in the Mythic Plus version, not just the Mythic. Mythic Zeros are fine if that's all you can do, you know, better than nothing, obviously, but I would encourage you to be a little more efficient and maybe do this in a +2, or if you just have a group of friends that already play together and you're already geared and you're already comfortable, do 4 +10s, do 4 15s. Fill out your vault and get this item at the same time. So that's my advice, and that's what I'll be doing. So that's about it. Nice populated city. You love to see it. You love to see the hustle and bustle. You love to see the trade chat scrolling with the people selling their vendor services. Now the professions are revised and reworked. So yeah, it's a good time to play WoW. So, thanks for watching, and see you guys next week. Thanks. Bye.